Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Nikola Vucevic has a new role on the Bulls. He said in Orlando, everything was going through me. Now there are more guys who can score, so I try to do other things to help the team, like passing and rebounding and screening. When you have so much talent around you, you have to adjust. There are many ways you can impact the game. Kevin, you are impacting this broadcast. Back to you.
You are too, D.A. Thank you so much. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. And for the Bulls, the wing set for him, LaVine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Dosunmu in at the 1 spot. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins, and the team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Well, Jared Allen proving he's more than capable of beating good defense. That's nicely done.
Dosunmu, the pass to LaVine. Stolen by LeVert. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Dosunmu. Here's LaVine. A rebound by Mitchell. And here are the Cavaliers. 4-point game. Garland finds Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. Here's Vucevic, takes a 3. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Dosunmu after the made shot from Evan Mobley. LaVine kicks to DeRozan. To halt the run. That shot is off. Great D that time from LeVert. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
His shooting reached a tipping point, was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. Boy, he's made the most of it.
Now here's DeRozan. Darius Garland missing his last shot. And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Five to shoot. Williams kicks to DeRozan. Shoots over LeVert.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
To the middle. Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Welcome to the Cars, your Chicago Waffle. Once again, a big round of applause for your Chicago Waffle.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Dosunmu. Dishes to DeRozan. Outside LaVine. To end the drought. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep. And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And he makes the first.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
So he gets them both. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Here's Garland, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Levine. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. There's the three. Levine's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 13. LeVert the pass to Mobley. That one good for 2. Mobley's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Now here's Levine. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Vucevic a screen on Garland. With some arc. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low and stolen by Williams. And now the Bulls on the break. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Williams with the steal. Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Mitchell. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to Washington. Garland left side. Pass to Mobley. 46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Off with the layup. Inside, here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Mitchell against Levine. Now, here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now DeRozan. Last game we saw him score 32. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. That one misses. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 12. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment.
Oh no, Jason made another one.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Osman in at the forward with Love joining him. Okoro out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Cleveland leading by 12. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here's Love. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Do we know this about Kevin Love? Contact will not deter him.
Outside, White. Drummond sets the screen for White. He kicks it to Drummond. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dragic. And it's Osman with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Bulls trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That is his first foul of the game. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Kobe White.
On the floor for your Bulls, Alex Caruso.
Drummond with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 5 on the clock. Drummond with a screen on Mitchell. Dragic. The Bulls with another miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Love trying to get open as Lopez. Love can't hit.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Dragic kicks to Green. Pass to Caruso. A 3-ball. They get it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Remains Chicago ball.
And Cleveland making a change here. Stevens is checked in.
Lamar Stevens.
And here are the Bulls now, down by 15. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization. And
here's Dragic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Drummond sets the screen for Caruso. The three-pointer, no good. Cleveland leading by 14. In the corner, Okoro with it. And it's off from three-point range. Bulls have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Dragic. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got his first points of the night.
Boy, you love the kind of space that Andre Drummond eats up on the interior. Some guys don't play up to their size. Andre Drummond sure does.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Here for the Bulls. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Allen's checked in for Lopez. Evan Mobley comes in for Kevin Love. Karis LeVert's checked in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Garland in for Jetty Osman. So Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. LeVert kicks to Mobley. Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. That shot wide open. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
G.A., it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
Both free throws good from Garland.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Tries the spin move. DeRozan scores off the spin.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, here's Garland. Defense is right there. Count that one.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Now here's DeRozan. He has 6. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. LeVert the pass to Garland. Misses the 3. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. DeRozan, a screen on Garland. Outside DeRozan from downtown. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside Garland. Driving in. The slam dunk by Garland.
Boy, it seemed like there was a message behind that. Garland showing he's not to be taken lightly off the drive.
And there's the pass to DeRozan. 1 second left, and that one released in time, but no good. And that concludes the first half. Cleveland ahead, up by 12. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I made a few dollars scoring inside, so I appreciated how this team is playing. Working for the high percentage shot, looking to see how well the defense adjusts. Maybe brings more doubles in the second half.
Yes, Shaquille, you did earn a couple of dollars in the NBA.
About $300 million.
Changing things up now, let's take a glance at the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Celtics, Clash of the Titans. Going against the best team in the NBA, you have to minimize your turnovers, take good shots, and make big plays and big shots. That's a lot to ask, but that's what it's going to take.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Bulls trail by 12. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Dosunmu is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Chicago.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And Chicago shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Love's check in for Cleveland. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. Fourth, the Bulls.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. Outside Garland. Allen trying to break free. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 13 points.
What a game so far for Darius Garland, and he's just getting started, folks.
Now, here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Love, and that one, good. Vucevic has got his first bucket of the night.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Mitchell outside. And LaVine with the block.
Such an unreal athlete, Zach LaVine, using those gifts on the defensive end of the floor.
And here is Dosunmu. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. He gets it in there.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Dosunmu. Outside DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get a shot off. And it's Vucevic missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
And here are the Bulls now. It's a 14-point game. Rosen dishes to Levine. Passes to Vucevic. Top of the key. Garland with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Chicago calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions.
And now a look at Donovan Mitchell, coming off a terrific season. And he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. And it's Dragic with the ball for Chicago. They trail by 16. Bradley a screen on Mitchell. Outside, Green drives to the hoop. Back to Dragic. 6 to shoot. Wide open. Not going to go that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now Caruso. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Dragic the pass to Drummond. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That is what we call grown man strength. Andre Drummond excels at brushing off the contact and converting anyway.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Andre Drummond at the line for one.
Free throw good, Drummond.
Guys, what I appreciate about Andre Drummond is that he understands his role night by night. Be physical, defend the basket, rebound with great intensity. He gives it to you every single night.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spida is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Dragic. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 1:49 left in the third. To the wing right side. Caruso kicks to Dragic. They grab their own miss. Drummond And at last, they get one to fall.
Your shot goes up. You've got to put a body on Andre Drummond. This guy's so good off the offensive window.
Here's Mitchell, and the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And the Bulls making a change here. White's checked in. Bulls trail by 15. Pass to Caruso. Back to White. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Andre Drummond showing you I am a vertical threat at the cup. Look out.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Brad. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Okoro. Buries the long-range jumper. Okoro's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Chicago's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And White kicks to Caruso. The dish now to Green. Outside White. Here's Drummond. Rebound Love. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Osman the pass to Mitchell. And he drops it in from the low post. Now that's 17 points for Donovan Mitchell.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
White left side. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Cleveland ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Okoro out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Bulls trail by 20. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by LeVert. And Levine with the slam.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Stolen by LeVert. Love in the post. He's against Williams. Love, no luck. Bulls shooting a meager 37% for the game. Pass to Dosunmu. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Clock at 6. Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
LeVert finds Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. And Garland has it in the corner. Shoots over Dosunmu. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist from Okoro.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's the pass to Levine. High post Vucevic. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Chicago calls timeout. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Darius Garland.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
Garland, the pass to Stevens. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Here's DeRozan. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Well, DeMar DeRozan's mid-range game is as good as it gets in the NBA, and the textbook pretty jumper. Go to work, DeMar.
Here's Stephens. To the wing on the left. It's LeVert on the wing. Fires, high post. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Garland. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Vucevic. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers. But DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect. And in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Garland.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Bulls trail by 18. Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Evan Mobley. David, what's his status?
Kevin, I caught up with the Cavaliers' head athletic trainer. He's getting looked at now for what the team is saying is a collapsed lung. Obviously something that is very serious and something they don't take lightly. He won't return for this game, and depending on the final prognosis, he may miss a number of games before making a return. I'll let you know more details as soon as I find them out. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Here's Garland after the made shot from Zach LaVine.
2 minutes.
Driving the lane, and Okoro with the basket on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 6 assists in the game. Now here's Dosunmu. He dishes it to DeRozan. Shoots over LeVert. DeRozan's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Allen passes to Okoro. LeVert against DeRozan. To the left wing. Back to LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Garland. Rebound collected by LaVine.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Darius Garland.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now, here's DeRozan. The baseline J. Levine can't hit. LeVert against Levine. The slam dunk by Garland.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.